Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Y'all, spring is right around the corner. I can feel it in my bones and I'm loving it. I noticed when I was doing some of my chores this morning, that we have some new growth popping up around the homestead. So I wanted to take y'all around and show y'all what's already starting to pop up. I'm pretty excited, y'all. Over here by the strawberry bed, you know, we still have all our winter leaves and everything over here. But look, our strawberry plants are starting to pop up like crazy. You can see them popping up. You know what that means. Obviously, it'll be a while before we get any actual strawberries, but we're gonna have to get our little strawberry cage protection put up. We didn't do that last year. We had the big issue with the chipmunks. Goodness gracious. Chipmunks in there all the time. They would take one tiny little bite out of a strawberry and then leave the rest to just go bad. I would rather than just take the entire strawberry with them. But anywho, that'll be a video upcoming. Papa Bear says it'll be really easy to do. I don't know exactly what he has in mind for it, so that'll be interesting to see. But I need to get in here in the grocery store and do some cleaning. It's still too early to get rid of the leaves and everything. There's still critters, bugs and everything living under them, living in them. And that's an important, you know, part of the cycle here. So we're gonna leave them as long as possible. We have two new mullein plants popping up. I don't know if can't really tell if the two in the back, I think those might be older, but those two are definitely newer. Got one popping up here. And this is typically where we grow our radishes and lettuce. And the lettuce that is grown here is typically just given to the rabbits. Just trying to see. I've not done any soil workup, anything like that. But, oh, look at all that fungus growing. The good news, I had to bring Papa Bear out here this morning and show him. Our garlic's finally starting to pick up a little bit. You know, we planted this, I don't know, I think it was November-ish. And I really didn't know what to expect from it because, what is that? I think we've planted the garlic here the last 2 years in a row. Last year it did awesome, and Papa Bear was kind of worried that it wasn't going to take off this year because he read that he should have planted it elsewhere. He shouldn't have planted it in this exact same bed 3 years in a row. But after we got a couple little warm spells there, it kind of just started taking off. So hopefully we'll end up having a really good crop of garlic yet. And I got so excited, y'all. This is one of my favorite things to do every year, is go asparagus hunting. And I look down and they are popping up like crazy. We got one there. That's going to be a good one. That looks like probably a third year. Oh, I saw a couple other ones popping up. Right there's one. That one probably won't be able to be harvested this year. The only thing that I'm concerned about, this happened last year where they started growing really early, what seemed like really early in the season. And they grew well, and we grew a lot of them. Excuse me. But I don't know if it was the weather, if we had hit another freeze or what, but we got a couple good harvests out of them, and then we didn't get any for the rest of the season. It was probably our shortest asparagus growing season last year. But we've had this established, I want to say it's our 4th year of having it. So we should get hopefully a really, really good harvest this year. Don't stomp at me, Thumper. Be baby bunny. There was another one. There we go. They're starting to get more comfortable with me, so that I should be able to start handling them pretty soon. Cuteness. Absolutely cuteness. But, y'all, I also noticed when I was down at the chickens yesterday. Hi, Vanna. Oh, ladies, you're not getting anything. You were just fed a couple hours ago. Silly chickens. But last year we had a volunteer gourd plant, or gourd pumpkin, I don't remember what it was, over here. Oh, now that oh, right here. Oh, sorry, ladies. That right there. That, and then a couple of those. I am pretty certain, well, I don't know, y'all. There's so many of them. But it's something. I don't know if it's from one of the gourd plants that we tossed down, or pumpkin. There's been pumpkin guts over here, gourd guts. But it could also be sunflowers, because I give them a lot of sunflower seeds. Yeah. I don't know. Or it might be something else. Now I'm second guessing myself, because I didn't realize there were so many of them. I thought that there was just one that was popped up. But if you know what that is just by looking at it, this is the only area that they're at right now. So it's not like they're taking over the yard or anything. Goldie, I'm trying to talk. What is it, ladies? This is a big project this summer. We're gonna get the hoop coop built, so that'll be huge. But we got to get in here and get all this worked up, get all this old mulch, not mulch, old dirt and everything out of here, and give them a big fresh load of wood chips or something. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to look to see if I see any more of those around. But yeah, that's definitely something growing. But this coop and how we have it and the run has served its purpose and done really well. But it's just kind of like we say, you know, nothing is ever complete on a homestead. No project is ever going to be perfect. You are constantly going to be coming up with things to improve. And that's okay. It keeps it fun, keeps it exciting, you know. If you were doing the exact same thing every day, day in and day out, that'd get pretty boring. But coming over here to the bee garden, it's pretty cold, so I don't know if any of the ladies, they're probably not out. I'd say they'll probably come out a little later. Y'all won't be able to hear it, but I can hear them buzzing in there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, when it gets here in the next day or so, when it's warmer, I'll have to get Papa Bear over here to open up the top and check their candy board again. It won't be long before we'll be taking that candy board out and putting another deep, another super. I don't have all my terms down pat yet, but we're over here in the bee garden, and this has been a work in progress every year. I mean, it needs cleaned up, obviously, but if you watched Papa Bear's video, a week or so ago, where he transplanted all these from over by the greenhouse, they seem to be setting up pretty nicely. These two got planted over here last year. Oh, and I don't think Papa Bear planted those there this year. I think those are from last year that they're coming up. Yeah, okay, y'all, I see. So yeah, what I thought were pumpkins or gourds over there were sunflowers growing, because you can see right there. And the only thing I've ever had planted in here are sunflowers, so that's what those are down there. More you know. Those are just pots from last year. They need to be emptied out. But yeah, we have all of our, look at all these guys that were transplanted last year. Oh yeah. And they've spread a lot, because I think last year Papa Bear only transplanted maybe 6 or 7 plants, and they've already done their work. And these are his pride and joy. These are pineys, pineys, however you like to pronounce them. So they're coming up really nicely. We've got some more Easter lilies, as they like to be called, popping up right here. Oh, y'all, I cannot wait. Look at this. I don't understand why people feel the need to litter. I really don't. I mean, chances are wherever you're going, there's a trash can there. Like, why do you have to throw stuff out? It just disgusts me. And I know that, you know, with trash trucks and everything like that, stuff blows out sometimes. I get it. But it's just unnecessary and a real big pet peeve of mine. Yeah. Anyway, get off that soapbox. And then we're over here to our front tire. I forget what else we have planted in here, but these are on this side, and then we've got another flower planted over there. That's, ooh, about dropped y'all. That's perennial. I just always forget what it is. Dirk had these transplanted. I don't know what these guys are called, but they're the ones that get to be the big bright yellow bushes. We get a little bit more of a bloom from them each year, but there's a sweet neighbor lady up the road that I'm pretty sure that's where Dirk got those from. She let him dig up some, and they've been there a couple years. I figured that by now they would be more established, but they're working on it. And then this is where Papa Bear transplanted all of these from, over into the bee garden, and there's still a ton of them popping up over here that we need to get transplanted. There's no sense in them having beautiful flowers trying to grow over here and all this mess. Doesn't look like anything's growing in our toilet yet. I need to get it good and cleaned out. But every year we have something come back over here. Again, I kind of forget what it is, but, and y'all, yes, we have a commode sitting in front of the greenhouse and store area. But you know what? You can make anything turn into a planter. You know, why go spend a ton of money on planters when, you know, I don't care that it's a toilet. Flowers look pretty when they bloom, and it's putting something to use that would have just ended up in a junkyard somewhere, or landfill. I don't think I've got anything growing over in here except for some weeds growing through. Y'all, I don't know what we're gonna do with this mum pad this year. It needs a complete overhaul. I never did win the battle on weeds last year with it, and now the battle's started before, like months before I even get the mums over here. I might see if we can get some more wood chips over here. You can see where Papa Bear dismantled the big potato ring flop. I don't know if he's wanting to try the ring again this year. I think he knows what he did or what he needs to do differently to make it more of a success. But this whole irrigation system set up here is going to have to be changed. It needs a lot of work. So just expect more videos on that in the future, getting that set up. But the good thing is, you know, I don't know exactly what date this video is going to air, but March 31st is Papa Bear's last day at work, y'all, and then he's coming home to work. It's going to be a great thing. We're going to get a lot accomplished. And this was the field last year that we used for gourds, and it didn't do well at all. I mean, we harvested some out of it, but the weeds took over. And that was a big problem because whenever he would have days off of work, it would always either rain or had just rained. So he was never able to get in here to really do anything with the weeds, not with any of his equipment. But, oh, I'm getting into some mushy area. Oh, goodness. Ah, y'all. Muddy shoe. I thought I was still in some solid ground, but I was wrong. Of course, it's seeping through to my socks. Well, it's a good thing that that was the last area that I was going to show y'all. I need to go change my socks and shoes now. But I just got excited this morning. It's the same every year. By the time summer's over, I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for cooler weather. But then I'm always itching for warm weather and planting season. So seeing the asparagus and all the different flowers popping up is really cool. Let me know what's popping up wherever you're at. Some of y'all that are in warmer states might already be planting some stuff. I don't know. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. And with all the warmer weather, I know you probably can't tell in the camera, but y'all, this grass is growing fast. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for grass mowing season. But the thing about over here, and the really cool thing about having the bees, is that I can kind of use that as an excuse to not mow the grass as much. Just so that they can harvest everything from the clover and the flowers and everything, dandelions, before they get chopped down. What do you think, Vanna? What are you doing? What are you doing, Mama? Hi. Hi, baby. Good girl, yes. Let's check your ears, okay? Look at this, y'all. She lets me check her ears for mites. And some of my rabbits in the cages that I handle on a daily basis don't even like to let me do that. And she is just the calmest. You're good. You got a clean bill of health, sweetheart. You used to be solid white. Not so much anymore, are you? She's a good girl. Good girl. And that's something new. Some friends of ours were super awesome. Give us a whole bunch of lumber, and this was the back porch off a camper, I believe. And we're gonna cut it down a little bit and have it as a back porch to the house temporarily. Eventually, the back porch on the house, we're gonna have a big back porch with kind of a little refrigerator house on the porch. So the refrigerator inside will be permanently on the back porch, fully enclosed, covered, everything like that, safe from the elements. But that'll just open up a lot more space inside, because you do what you can in a 320 square foot house, but eventually you just need some more space, and that'll help a lot in the kitchen area. But I think I've hit all the areas where I've seen new growth coming on, and I'm past all the bunny distractions. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this a video. I hope you enjoyed just seeing what's popping up around here. Hopefully y'all get it just as excited when you see it on your homesteads or gardens, houses, wherever, as I do, that spring's just around the corner. But thank you as always for watching, liking, subscribing, all that jazz. And until next time, like we like to say here on Momma Bear's Homestead and More, keep on keeping on, friends, because we love every one of you.